like execution, and that's about it. So they need to be poking out before fights start. It has to be gold card into Yordle Snapchat into a little bit of poke, because Bard is the final pick here for Kaiwing on CFO.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be very heavily about the 2v2. You know, I do think in the early 2v2.
Doesn't even pop the cripple part of the E, that Tempest cripple. Ginger, though, a magical journey to the bot lane as Alvaro flashes away. Super trying to get away as well, but a good Ishtar's impact. The root blocked there by Super. Alvaro will fall first, and now Super needs to get the hell out of here. Does still have a flash of his own. Doggo flashes, fourth shot to the back. Super.
And then Super trying to survive, but we're going back to live.
Prison's going to hit. There's the Ishtar's impact as well for the suppression. TP coming in from MKOI as they try and save Alvaro. Alioya jumps across the wall, and now Ginger is in for a world of hurt. He'll fall. MKOI on the board as Mirwin
slowly pushing this out. It will eventually stack and push away, but he's going to deny probably an entire wave.
Definitely in onto Honkyu. The Rune Prison comes out as well, but Mirwin gets the kill. Ishtar's impact is going to take him back underneath the tower. Has to try and flash away. Ginger puts him in the dirt, and Jojo Pyun will be able to walk away. A one-for-one exchange.
It is just a trade of summoners and things like that. They're looking for Jojo, though. They're going to be TPing in as well with the Bard.
Ginger and Honkyu coming in, and the Stand United is everything invested to make sure that Jojo's done for. Buried on home soil, Jojo goes down.
The Avengers assemble. 4 members from CFO show up. It's a TP from the Bard. It's the Shen ultimate. It's the Realm Warp with 2. 4 members just materialize on your screen, knock down your mid laner, and now they're over here trying to take down these grubs. Alioya looking to see if there's an angle to steal one away.
He already got the first one, so this would be the second for MKOI if they can get it, and they do manage to sneak it away. CFO on Doggo, who's picked up those 2 kills, and so he's about 500 gold ahead. As Junja's caught out a little bit here. Alvaro looking for that tether, will land it. Super takes a bit of a chunk, but so does Junja, down to half HP. Temper Fate coming out. Super decides to flash it with Doggo coming in from the side. Honkyu flashes forward. There's the Stand United. Alioya looking for the kick away. Can't get it in time, and with the curtains opening, the public execution is a little bit too late onto Doggo. Mirwin dashing onto that backline. Doggo flashes away. Alvaro forced down towards the bottom side. Now Mirwin's in the middle of Junja and Kaiwing. The flash forward with the Cosmic Binding isn't going to connect, so Mirwin will take one. Alvaro coming in and has the shields as well with that Inspire. Alvaro now needs to run, though. Rooted up with the Rune Prison. Destiny comes out from Jojo. Gold card locked in. Honkyu slowed up, and MKOI will turn the fight around.
Yeah, we saw the shuttle. He's going to get avoided. And then finally, Jojo does arrive and gets a kill. On the back end of that play, CFO do grab the dragon, but nicely done there by MKOI.
Temper Fate again. There's the Shadow Dash for the taunt. Deadly Flourish coming out as well. Jojo has to flash away and will manage to survive. It's a race for the first tower as well as Honkyu continues to push in the bot side. Super's going to stay up top. There's 1 plate on that turret remaining. CFO backing away from mid. And it looks like it is going to be MKOI claiming that first tower blood.
Yeah, I got to be feeling really good about that. Getting additional gold here onto the Caitlyn. Still good aggressive play from CFO in the mid lane. It was a nice sidestep on the Bard ultimate. You know, gets the combo.
Get the Mikhails off immediately. Captain Jacket, or you can even Mikhails yourself with a tiny window just beforehand, because it takes a little bit of time to cast. Driver's going to be able to get the tower on the bottom side. MKOI posturing around this Rift Herald. Down to 3,000 HP. Ginger trying to step in range for the Smite. Destiny comes out. Ginger steps forward. There's the stun card, and Alioya will secure the Rift Herald and the boots for MKOI.
Something really interesting there. So Mirwin was playing off vision that entire time. He was basically sitting in this area right here trying to hide. And I think what he was hoping was that CFO would fully commit to the fight, and then he would jump in and surprise, I'm already here, be able to turn around.
Chase his driver out of this jungle as well. Ginger will be able to come across. He flashes forward for the Ishtar's impact. There's the Impale as well. And look at the damage on Alioya. Snap! Who doesn't have the teleport currently on this Twisted Fate. Running the heal and the flash. Alvaro flashes immediately away from Honkyu, but the chase continues as Ginger finds his man in the jungle. Alvaro with a great mantra there to get a little bit of extra health back. Super tries to open up on Honkyu, and now the collapse begins for MKOI. Stand United coming out as Honkyu steps forward onto Mirwin. Mirwin flashes away himself. Jojo's here. Gold card locked in. Temper Fate hits 2. Ginger looking for the Ishtar's impact. Oh, everything mistimed. The Impale too slow. The dash in too fast. MKOI are going to look for more as they get the kickback. Public execution onto the backline. MKOI begin to turn the tides in the fight. Flash forward from Super. Immediately into Driver, who lands the taunt. Ginger tries to open up, but can't get close enough. Super able to get away across the wall. The chase onto Ginger continues. Alioya so deep, though. And the rest of MKOI unable to back him up. Alvaro caught with the Deadly Flourish. The curtains open.
Getting hit by the Deadly Flourish. Does have the Mikhails on himself. The Mantra comes out, trying to heal up, and then they see
Artican already down to 7,000 HP. Honku trying to get in here as well. Ginger might be too late to get here. Ishtal's impact going forward. Looking for the sniper kicked away. Now they'll turn onto Honku. Public execution down onto him. Rooted up as well by the Yordle Snapchat. He'll fall. MKOI need to retreat out of the curtain calls. Alvaro takes the first shot. Jojo the second and the third. Driver trying to step in. Looking for that shadow dash. Mirwin waiting in the bush. Seeing if he can find an engage. Driver dashes away with the taunt. And he's just behind the team right now, does have the Destiny. If he wants to go in, will land the gold card. You can see the extra range from the rapid fire cannon there, helping out. Temper Fate hits 2 though. As Super needs to get out of here, taunted immediately. Junjo on the chase as well, and Super has no recourse to survive. Next up is Mirwin, rooted up. The Mikhail's too late. The Ishtal's impact into the Impale. Alioya dashes in, but immediately is Shadow Dash taunted. CFO find 2 curtains open. Jojo takes 1. Takes 2. Alvaro able to get out to the side, but Jojo's going to fall for it. Kaiwing chasing his opposite man with the Realm Orb coming out. He's sent to the Shadow Realm. CFO with a clean ace.
That's massive for CFO in the Baron. And it all was off of these small differences. Alvaro did not have his Mikhails at the start of that fight. It was a couple seconds on cooldown. This lead here, they will eventually get back to that dragon and take that as well. Being on Mountain Soul Point is really problematic when you're already behind.
Especially on, it's a relatively low damage composition coming out from MKOI. When you're in this spot, you only have a 2-item AD carry. Mirwin almost caught, has to flash. The Serpent's Fang on Mirwin as well to try and get through some of the shields that are happening on CFO. That's Stand United, obviously one of them. Rise getting shields as well. Driver's going to be able to push through the mid lane. Goes in with the taunt. Alioya with the kickback. Dragon's Rage underneath the tower. Driver surviving for an absolute age, and we talk about no damage, and there it is. Driver will go down. The curtains open as Ginger goes in with the Impale. They'll find one in answer. It's Alvaro falling. Magical Journey away from Ginger. Destiny going in as well as Jojo Pyun looks for them, but he goes too deep and has to flash himself. CFO are unrelenting in their pressure here. Honku flashes forward, can't quite land the spell flux, but the Realm Orb's there for the chase, and Doggo's barking. He jumps back in as Mirwin's looking for the engage, but he's knocked into the wall, and what can he do? In the face of 4 of CFO, this might just be game.
It's looking like it. Doggo knocks down another one there. They are going to pull back, though. They do have some low health bars. Driver got very aggressive, goes to the taunt flash in the 1v3. Is not able to make anything happen, but he does at least get Mikhails out. He buys a lot of time for the rest of the team to come over, and CFO with this gold leader just so confident to continue the fight here, posturing so aggressively. We saw very many summoners getting used, and now they're looking for Jojo. They're just TPing.
He steps forward immediately, TP. There's the Temper Fade as well. Kaiwing teleported in with the Unsealed Spellbook to hit the Temper. He's a little bit further back. He's fine. Use your front line. There's the redemption. Back to full HP. The inhibitor tower goes down. Baron about to expire on them, but they can just push forward for the inhibitor because MKOI still don't have their mid laner for 20 seconds.
Yeah, CFO electing to just kind of back off right now, though. Honku has no ult, has no TP, so they don't want to...
The captain of the team rebuilt it around him.
He's behind them.
As he is behind them on that flank position. The Dragon secured by Honku in just a moment's time. Has that Realm Warp, that's why he's been left to his own devices down there. Will be sold for CFO. There we go. He secures it. Driver looking in. TP coming out from Honku as Jojo Pyun will land the stun across the wall, but Ginger's already onto towards the back line. Driver's taken no damage as of yet. Mirwin trying to dance around. Honku goes very deep though, but there's the Stand United, there's the shield, there's the Seraphs! The angel on his shoulder keeps him alive. Alvaro forced away, and Honku just jumped into the middle of MKOI, survived. Driver TPs into the base. MKOI, they had one last roll of the dice, but it's coming up Snake Eyes.
Not going to be able to do anything there. Honku knows his strength, pairs up with Driver, and they are on the march to take down this game.
Alioya's going to try and defend, but he's the only one left standing for MKOI alongside Alvaro, who might die as the collapse from CFO can just come in. The inhibitor does respawn in the mid lane. There's Doggo. 10-0-8. His bite is worse than his bark. And CFO pushing. Alioya trying to defend, but what can he do against all of CFO? One game away from glory here for Apex. CFO are flying high.
CFO very nearly took down